Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is another beauty video. Today I'm going to be testing out a new primer for y'all, which it's been out for a month or two. No, it's been out for over a month. But I live in a small dinky town that don't have any like huge makeup stores. We only have like a Walmart, a Walgreens, and a Rite Aid, and of course all the $1 million generals around here to buy makeup at. And if I really want something, like a lot of things, I will order online. But if there's only like one product I want, I usually wait until I can find it in the store here if it's drugstore. So today I've been waiting for like a whole week to test this out, but my Walmart finally got the new e.l.f. primer. This is supposed to be a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I'm excited because this is only $8 and this is $52. So wouldn't you want to pay $8 for a primer that works just as well as the $52 primer? I would. I bought this Tatcha primer when it first came out because I kept on seeing other YouTubers use it. So it was like a YouTube made me buy it type thing. So I bought it and I love it. I use it on those days when I need my makeup to last longer, or I want like a flawless makeup look because I'm going somewhere special. This isn't something I use every single day because $52 is expensive for a makeup primer. Like, I'm not one of these that will like, oh my gosh, like let's go out and spend this type of money on makeup. I'm not that person unless I really want it. But I was seeing online, like I've watched some reviews on these, but I haven't got to like the end of a video on these, minus a couple. I was watching one last night and I was like, do you know what? I'm not even going to see her conclusion of this primer because I want to be the judge for myself to see if it is a dupe. I do know that the same ingredients in this is almost the exact ingredients in this. I want to say this as dimethicone in it and the Tatcha primer don't. We're going to look up the ingredients and to see Tatcha primer. Let's see if this has dimethicone in it because I'm pretty sure. Full list of ingredients. Yeah, dimethicone is in the Tatcha primer, but it's a 1, 2, 3. It's on down. There's like plenty other ingredients in it before you get to the dimethicone, but dimethicone is the third ingredient in this e.l.f. product. So what I decided to do, I did the left side of my face in this e.l.f. and I did the right side of my face in this Tatcha primer, and I'm going to do a wear test all day. I showed y'all how each of them applies on the skin and how the makeup went over it. So if you're curious to see if this is a dupe for this, just keep watching and you'll find out. So let's crack this open. It doesn't want to come out of the box. So I've had the Tatcha primer almost since it was released. I'm almost out. And I won't be buying it again, but there's the e.l.f. focus, and there's the Tatcha. It looks the same. My camera's having a hard time focusing, so I think what I'm going to do, it was spinning. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do the e.l.f. on the right side. I'm going to do the Tatcha on the left side. and I'll do check-ins throughout the day. But hopefully this e.l.f. doesn't break me out. I have like a pimple trying to come through right there. So I'm going to use my right hand to put on the Tatcha. It only takes like a little bit of the stuff. I've had this, like I said, since it came out, and it does make a difference. But I probably won't purchase it again because it is $52. It was one of these things I kept on seeing here on YouTube, and I had to buy it. Like, if you've never used the Tatcha primer, like, it just leaves your skin feeling like silk. It lets your makeup just glide on. I love it. But when it says the silk canvas, it really means like the silk, like it smooths, it blends easy, and I love it. I've cleaned my hand with a makeup wipe, so let's go in. This e.l.f. one is really hard at first, and then it gets really, it's like a different texture, which is a different, but yeah, see, like when you rub it, don't mind the nails because I haven't really did anything with my nails. Sorry if you hear my dog barking. There's dogs loose in my neighborhood. I know that because there's one outside my window right now, and I felt like I needed to dip into that primer a little bit more because you don't hardly pick any product up when, well, that time I did, but there's dogs running loose in our neighborhood, and there's this one dog that my dog hates, and she's loose right now. So this, the e.l.f. side is more tacky, and then the Tatcha side is just smooth. I'm gonna let that set for a minute, and then I'm going to do my foundation. I'm using two foundations today, and I always do this combo here recently. This is like my favorite drugstore primer. Not primer, my favorite drugstore foundation. I love this. And then this is also a favorite. These combined, oh my gosh, are amazing. Because this is matte and this is luminous. Perfect combo. So I'm going to mix my foundation and put it on my face. Now let's see how this is going to go on. Let's get the rest off my brush. I used to see if there's a difference in the blending of the product. Wouldn't that be amazing if this was really a dupe? It almost has the exact same ingredients in it. You know, something that people were paying $52 for. You can get it for like $8. So far, it's blending on this e.l.f. side amazingly. Like, it went on like perfect. Over here, it's not catching in any spots or anything. And of course, the Tatcha side is everything always blends amazing on this primer. Honestly, when it comes to using the Tatcha primer, because it's so expensive, you guys gonna laugh, but like all my expensive makeup, like my Tatcha primer and like my Dior foundation and stuff, I usually only wear those like if I'm going somewhere that I'm going to be gone all day, or if I'm going somewhere special, and then I use those because I know I'm not going to have a problem. Both sides blended amazingly. I'm going to build this up. Always have to build this foundation up because the Maybelline Fit Me is like, I wouldn't say it's sheer, but like it's not like a medium coverage. And then the CoverGirl, you can take it to like a medium coverage. So I just like building this up. Like I've been waiting forever to try the e.l.f. out, like I said before, because my life has been kind of crazy and it's been setting on my makeup vanity for like a week. Now that my foundation is all done, I'm going to finish up the base of my makeup. I'm going to do my concealer and set my face, and I will be right back. So I'm back. I got the rest of my makeup on. Everything went smoothly over both sides. Of course, it's going to go smoothly over the Tatcha primer side because that's just an amazing primer. But everything went smooth over here. I'm going to do check-ins throughout the day to see if one side gets oilier than the other, or if the makeup starts rubbing off on the e.l.f. side and not the Tatcha side. I know this foundation combo I used, it stays all day, usually, if I don't touch my face. I do get oily throughout the day, and I do have to blot sometimes. So if I do have to do that, I'll check in. I'm going to try to check in every couple of hours if I remember. But today I have a busy day. I have to finish making our grocery list and meal planning for the month. And after I pick up Z-Man from school, we have to go grocery shopping. But currently it is 9:06. So this has only been on my face for less than an hour. So we shall see how it goes. So I'll see y'all in just a second. So this is going to be a quick check-in because I'm going to go have lunch with my husband soon. I've had this on for like an hour. Well, say 2 hours, but like it's been like an hour and a half since I got finished getting dressed. It is now 11:33. Neither side, both sides are looking good. The thing is, like, I feel like I'm like greasy in my T-zone already. It seems like I'm more greasy on the Tatcha side than this side. So I'm going to blot right quick with my blotting paper. I use the e.l.f. Blotting. Is it going to? I don't even think. There it goes. The blot, but it's not that. See, on the e.l.f. side, it's not that bad. It's worse on the Tatcha side. So I was right. It's a little bit worse on the Tatcha side, which is weird. I get like really oily during the day, but both sides are looking good, like really good. I'm shocked that this side is holding in like it is. I wasn't expecting a lot from the e.l.f. primer because all their other primers, it's give or take. Like, I don't like the pore minimizing primer, but I love the, what is it called? I have it in here. Where is it? Because I hate this one, and then, but I love this mineral infused one. So let's give or take on the e.l.f. primers. But so far, so good. This is holding in. So I'll see y'all later for another check-in. So it is now. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. 4:21. My phone is so dirty. Oh my gosh. So how is everything holding up? Haven't really looked. I just knew I was greasy as heck. Both sides look the same, minus I have foundation coming off my nose, which is normal. Everything looks about the same. Having foundation coming off right there just a little bit. I think I've been touching my face because it's also coming off over here, almost in the same area. I think I've been touching my face. Nothing came off on the blotting sheet. Well, a little bit did. Sorry. But I've been touching my face a lot. I've had like a semi-long day. This face has been through a lot today. Had a date with my husband, and then went to go pick Xander up from school and didn't get to pick him up because I had to go unlock my sister's house. And then my sister-in-law picked Xander up for me, and then we went grocery shopping. But all in all, this looks good. Like this, the e.l.f. primer seems to be hanging in there with this Tatcha primer. I'm gonna have to probably wear it a little bit more, maybe like the whole face, to know if it's going to like last like with other foundations, because I do wear other foundations. I don't wear the same foundation every day. I do get in my habit of wearing like a combination of foundations. Like today, that CoverGirl and the Maybelline foundation I usually mix. I wear it maybe like most of the week, but not every day. So I have to see how it holds up against other foundations, and I have to make sure it doesn't break me out. If it breaks me out, I'll know maybe in the morning, because I break out just like that. Just like that. So hopefully it doesn't break me out and I can continue using this, because I really love this foundation, but I don't use it every day because it's $52. $52. If this is $8, well, it is $8, but if this is a dupe, I would rather spend $8 on a primer and use it every day than $52 on a primer that I hardly use, only when I have the special days. But I'll do one more check-in for y'all before I wash all of this off my face. It will probably be maybe like before 8 o'clock, maybe after 8. We shall see, because I know today's Wednesday, and tonight The Masked Singer comes on, and we haven't missed an episode yet, and we are really into it. Really into it. So if you haven't watched The Masked Singer, y'all need to jump on the bandwagon and go watch it. So that comes on at 8 o'clock my time. So if I shower before, and then I'll do it before. If not, it will be after 9 o'clock before y'all see me. But till you just, well, in YouTube land, it will just be just a second. So just sit down, and it's the end of the night, and as y'all can tell, your girl is all greasy once again. I usually only have to blot like twice a day, but today, for some odd reason, I'm extra oily today. So it is 7:09, and I'm going to hop in the shower. So I wanted to check in with y'all before I washed all of this off my face and give y'all my final thoughts on this, where is it, this new e.l.f. primer. Honestly, I would say, like, if you don't want to spend $52 on the Tatcha primer, pay the $8 for the e.l.f. The only thing I feel that I didn't get from the e.l.f. that I got from the Tatcha primer is the silk feeling of your skin. Like the Tatcha primer goes on so smooth, and it just glides on. And the e.l.f., it doesn't go on as smooth, and it doesn't leave your skin feeling like silk. Everything blended over it really well. Everything stayed in place. I don't see why you wouldn't call this a dupe. Like, if you've been wanting to try the Tatcha primer, go buy the e.l.f. primer. Like I said, you're just not getting that silk feeling. So I would say I'm gonna call this a dupe. I really am. I'm gonna call this a dupe because both sides of my face looks the same. Looks the same. They're both a oily mess, which I don't know, something funky could be going on with my skin or something, but I'm just gonna call it as I see it. Y'all can let me know down in the comment section what y'all's thoughts are. If y'all have used the Tatcha primer or if you've only used the e.l.f. primer, tell me your thoughts. I'm going to continue using this and see how I like it. I could use it tomorrow and not like it, but today I'm just comparing, you know, the two, and so far I like this. Tomorrow I'll probably use it and I'll use a different foundation with it to see if it works the same. Tomorrow I'll probably use a matte foundation with it to see how it does on top of a matte foundation. Like today, as y'all seen, I mixed a luminous one with a matte one. So I'll just probably do like an all matte foundation tomorrow to see if I get oily tomorrow. But yeah, and then I think at the end of the month I'm going to do like a best and worst of January video, and I'll let y'all know my final thoughts, like the update on this, not my final thoughts because I'm giving y'all like my thoughts right now, but I'll let y'all know the update on this primer. So far so good. I also noticed that my Walmart got in some of the other products that e.l.f. is coming out with, so I'm going to try to get my hands on some of those products for me to review for y'all. If y'all want to see more e.l.f. products, like I love e.l.f. I love e.l.f. Like I love using the products. I use a lot of the products. I use a lot of the brushes. And when they have their big sale a couple of times a year, let me tell you, I stock up on me some e.l.f. That's why this e.l.f. blotting paper, I think I paid like 10 cents a pack for it on when they were having like their big sale, because they do these big sales where everything is usually like really cheap. Like most of the stuff is under $1. But I'm going to wrap this up because I want to get in the shower before the Masked Singer comes on. I'm telling y'all, y'all should watch that show. But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If y'all want to see more product reviews, don't forget to hit that red button down at the bottom to subscribe to my channel. Also hit that bell button for you to know when I'm uploading a video. I know I've been off and on YouTube since I started. I'm trying to get back in a routine. But until next time, bye.